Give yourself permission to be. That's a message that has been coming in consistently for the past 3 or 4 days. Excuse me, guys. Oof. This message has been pushing for me to share, but the past several days, every time I try to create, every time I try to record, guys, I become discouraged. If you've been paying attention, you'll notice that I have not posted on the channel for a while. I've been in this season of rest, so to speak, right? Guys, that's my new friend. You hear it? It's a squirrel. I call it Butter. I'll share a picture of him soon. But it's my friend. He don't want to leave me. Okay, buddy. So anyhow, guys, let's get into the message. Huh? Society has conditioned us to go, 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 right? We're constantly achieving. Guys, I have to give it some nuts. That's probably what it wants. Come, come, butter, come. I gotta give it some nuts, guys. Butter, butter, here, come, come for it. Get it. Go for it. Go. Here, butter. What's wrong? Here, here, here. There you go. Yeah, yeah. There you go. So anyhow, guys, society has conditioned us to be on the constant pursuit, right? It's go, go, go all the time, right? You pursuing something, you chasing after something, you achieving something. Then when you do achieve it, you want to go after the next thing, and then the next, and then the next, right? Since a young age, guys, we've been conditioned to perform a certain way in the world, right? We've been conditioned to graduate from high school, for instance, by 17, 18, right? Go to college, finish college in our 20s, get a nice little career, right? Get in the 9 to 5 and all of that, right? If you don't achieve these things by a certain age, you are looked down upon, right? You are shunned by society, okay? If you don't get married by a certain age, if you don't achieve college, you don't have a career, you don't have a stable income, and all of these things, guys, you are shunned by society, right? And so we've been conditioned to live a certain way, a way that's already been pre programmed for us, if you think about it, right? A way that's already been designed by society for us to fit in, right? But what if we don't fit in? Huh? What if we don't fit? If we were to go around and ask 100 people how they feel about their careers or their jobs, guys, we're gonna have a very high percentage of people who are not satisfied. Okay, we're gonna have a very high percentage of people who are not happy, who are not fulfilled in what it is that they do for a living, right? This is because they're not living authentically. This is because they're not living the life that they are destined to live. They're living the life that society has programmed for them to live, essentially. Okay. If you rest from this constant pursuit, you are looked at as a lazy person, right? You are looked at as someone who don't contribute to society much. Okay. And so society shuns you for being yourself. Society shuns you for embodying who you truly are. The issue with this thing of constant pursuit and constantly chasing is that we end up ignoring ourselves, right? We don't tap into our full potential. We don't tap into our gifts and our talents fully like we should. All right. And that's why if we were to ask 100 people, like I said earlier, we're going to have a high percentage of people who are not satisfied with what it is that they do. And if we were to ask them why they're not satisfied, most of them would say it don't make them feel alive and they're only doing it for the money. They're only doing it to stay busy. Okay. When you decide not to go this route, society shuns you, right? Society shuns you as a lazy person. They label you as a lazy person, as a person who don't want to contribute to society and all of those things. All right. And so to avoid this shaming, huh, a lot of us are stuck in situations that we don't want to be in. A lot of us are stuck in positions that we don't want to be in, and we're not able to get out because we don't want to feel the shame that comes with not being a productive member of society. Okay. But as I mentioned earlier, guys, when we do this, we end up sacrificing ourselves. We end up sacrificing our gifts and our talents, guys. We end up not living up to our fullest potential. Okay. If you've been on the grind, then you know, guys, most of the time you don't even have enough time for yourself or your family. Okay. You're working 40 hours a week, sometimes with overtime, just to be able to afford your bills and whatnot, be able to buy food and all of those things, right? And you end up sacrificing time for yourself, time for your family, all just to make a living, all just to be able to survive. Okay. This is the society that we live in, essentially. All right. But here's the problem, right? When we do this, when we sell so much of ourselves and so much of our time in order to survive, in order to live, we ignore ourselves, we ignore our gifts, we ignore our talents. Okay. This is essentially because we have totally lost our identities. We have forgotten that the magic is not in the doing, but rather in the being. Okay. Again, the magic is not in the doing, but rather in the being. Okay. So we end up unhappy. Huh? This is why many people are unhappy. Many people are fighting with addictions, alcoholism, drugs, and all of those things, guys. Huh? Because we are under this pressure constantly to chase. We are under this pressure constantly to go after something, right? To achieve something, to be considered productive, and all of those things. Huh? I'm here to tell you guys, this is not your fault. Huh? This is not nobody's fault, guys. It's a conditioning that we've been programmed into. Okay? It's a conditioning from society. It's a conditioning from the matrix that we've all fallen victim to. All right. But if we don't wake up and make the necessary changes, guys, our talents are going to waste. Our gifts are going to waste. Huh? We will work hard all the time to achieve something that does not give us fulfillment. Okay? Ask yourself, guys, what really makes you feel alive? and then see if you're actually living that way. If you are doing that in your life, in your career, in your job, or whatever the case may be. What truly makes you feel alive? Are you living that way? If you're not living that way, guys, then you are living somebody else's life. Essentially, you are living based on society's conditioning, society's programming. Okay, I'm here to tell you guys, it's okay to rest. It's okay to take some time off. It's okay to just be. Okay, because your light shines better not in the doing, guys. If you feel like your light shines better in the doing, then you've been lied to, you've been fooled, guys. Your light shines a lot better in the being, not in the doing. Okay, so give yourself permission to be. Okay, give yourself permission to be, because when you are still, when you are simply being, uh, that's where the ideas flow. Okay, that's where the creativity flow. Okay, a mind that's constantly going, guys, nothing comes out of it. Okay, no good ideas will come. Because why? Your mind is already preoccupied. Uh, your mind is already preoccupied with work, with family, with other things. Uh, but when we be, when we are in stillness, when we are just simply being, that's where the ideas flow. That's where the good ideas flow. That's where the creativity flow. That's where we're able to flourish. We are able to really blossom and live to our fullest potential. All right. So give yourself permission to be, guys. Okay. Give yourself permission to be, because your light shines a lot better in the being, not in the doing. I hope this helps, guys. If you enjoyed the message, then I ask you to drop us a like and also share it with a loved one, and also hype the message so YouTube can push it out to more and more people like us. And if you're new to the channel and you found value in today's message, then I encourage you to stick around, because there should be another video or playlist popping up somewhere here. Stick around and get more information on the awakening journey, get more information on narcissism. Other than that, I'll leave this here, guys. Until next time, peace, love, and blessings.